Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at...
We welcome you inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, getting you set for girls high school basketball in the great state of West Virginia here on Video Productions. And tonight, great rivalry matchup as the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic meet up with the Lady Maroon Knights from Wheeling Central. Central coming in with a record of 3-8, and Catholic enters at 6-2. Greetings from the state capital city of West Virginia, Charleston, along with our great Video Productions crew. I'm Mark Martin. Delighted to have you with us for this matchup. And of course, the weather, it has been plaguing teams around the state. Teams still dealing with COVID issues, but a great rivalry here tonight at this beautiful facility. And we look forward to bringing you the matchup of Wes Hefner and his Lady Irish against Wheeling Central under the direction of first-year head coach Roberta Oliash, former great at Wheeling Central, and taking over for the great Penn Kurtz, who retired after 28 seasons as the head coach. Both teams limited here tonight, not at full capacity with as far as players dressing for this game. And if you look at Wheeling Central, 4 players on the bench here, and Charleston Catholic definitely with some players missing as well, but both teams are ready to go, and we are ready for basketball. Charlie Short, Daniel Tanner, and Brian Holstein are the officials for tonight's game. Very young team for Wheeling Central. Charleston Catholic, of course, in the state tournament a year ago. And making sure they have everything straight there. Brian Holstein checking with the scorers table. Irish will start with Kayla Lucas, 5'6" senior. Claire Mullen, the 5'6" junior, wearing number 2 here tonight. Kayla Lucas wearing number 10. Marcy Wheeler also in the starting lineup here tonight for Central. And Catherine Skinner getting a start here tonight along with Annie Semino. Now, usually a discussion in this situation, maybe they've got a number wrong, not sure. It looks like we're ready to go, and we're going to put the ball into the air. Daniel Tanner will do the honors, and here we go. Wheeling Central's lineup. Lily Valgren along with Valerie Downing. Reagan Oleash in the lineup, but an early turnover here for Wheeling Central, and Catholic takes over with the basketball. Kiara Wilkinson in that lineup as well for Wheeling Central, and Abby Jones rounds it out. Skinner with it in the lane, couldn't get it to go, and a nice rebound there by Abby Jones. And so Central now on the offensive attack for the second time here. Reagan Oleash gets it back to Valgren. That's Hebner's team playing that zone defense right now, and up and in is Kiara Wilkinson, and Wilkinson gets the bucket to go. And Wilkinson's a player that Coach Oleash telling us earlier today really starting to come into her own, and she gets the first basket of the game here, and Central with the early lead. Now Catholic will try to answer. Shot a little too strong for Claire Mullen. Back up and in is Mullen, and Mullen has her first bucket of the game. Mullen has really improved offensively according to Wes Hebner. Mullen, a starter last year, and here's Skinner with a steal, and Skinner with the left hand, a little too strong, but there is Mullen putting it up. She can't get it to drop and whistle, and it will be Central's basketball. Check that. It's Catholic's basketball, and it will be Semino triggering it in. They'll work it around. Here's Semino from the baseline. Shot rattles around, wouldn't go. Ball is loose. Wheeler has it, and out of bounds, and give it to Wheeling Central. Just getting started here inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Central breaks the pressure, gets the ball down the floor and out of bounds, and give it back to the Lady Irish. Charleston Catholic on the season with a record of 6-2. And just like that, Coach Oleash wants a timeout. We'll take a break and return here on Video Productions' 2-2 game between the Irish and the Lady Knights.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice that things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer
Back to live action here. Catholic with the basketball, and violation against the Lady Irish, so give it over to Wheeling Central. Central with back-to-back wins this season against Shady Side and Weir, and they are also coming off a win over Trinity Christian. They scored 85 in that game, so that certainly caught the eye of the Catholic coaching staff, guided by third-year head man Wes Hebner. Again, after many years guiding Wheeling Central, with Penn Kurtz at the controls, Roberta Oleash taking over this program at Wheeling Central. Again, she played 2 seasons there and went to Virginia Commonwealth. 2-2 game. Both teams trying to get going here on the offensive end, and the ball goes out of the hands of Reagan Oleash and coach's daughter, and back comes Charleston Catholic. Semino will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Irish. Goes to Claire Mullen. Get it over onto the left-hand side. Shot a little strong for Kayla Lucas, out of bounds. And back it goes to Central. On the inbounds, Abby Jones has it. Now Oleash has it. Oleash guarded closely as she brings it up the floor, gets it to Jones, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against Marcy Wheeler. That will be her first of the game, and that is team foul number 1 on Charleston Catholic. Looking at Catholic this season with this 6-2 record, open with back-to-back wins over Scott and Sissonville, lost to Winfield and South Charleston, and they have since recovered to win 4 in a row. And spinning around and getting it to go is Jones, and Jones gives Central back the lead at 4-2. 4-game winning streak over Clay County, Buffalo, Riverside, and Mingo Central. Skinner with it, top of the key. And we're going to have a foul called on Wheeling Central. Believe it's going to go on Wilkinson. Have not indicated up on the scoreboard, but I believe they said 50, so each team with a foul here. Claire Mullen driving and trying to split 2 defenders there. Ball is loose, scramble for it, and Mullen gets it to Semino. Good hustle there by Mullen. Here is Skinner driving in, off the glass and in. Skinner with her first bucket of the game. We're tied at 4 at 4-4 here, 3:44 to go in this first quarter. Oleash with it. Gets it to Wilkinson, down to Jones, and Jones proving she can maneuver down low there, so she has 4 of Central's first 6 points. Central up by a bucket. Aurelia Kirby is into the game for Catholic. Checked in during that timeout. She has the basketball. She wears number 21, a 5'5 freshman. And here she is. Kirby launching, and that's a 3 and knocks it in. Good shot by Kirby. 7-6 score here. Irish taking it away. Lead pass down the floor. Mullen driving, and Mullen kind of got her steps mixed up there, and so the shot would not go through, out of bounds, and it's going to be Central's basketball. Just second over, 2.5 to go here in this first quarter of play. And you talk about down through the years, and Catholic and Wheeling Central, 2 great programs. And a great rivalry. Nice passing by the Lady Knights. And they get it into the hands of Valerie Downing. Downing with the program for the first time in her career. She's a junior. And Roberta Oleash telling us that she has been a great addition. Showing it there as Central goes back on top. And we got the tie-up and alternating possession arrow points in the direction of Wheeling Central. So the Knights with the 8-7 lead and the basketball. Well, Catholic's been applying some pressure in the backcourt. Oleash just about threw it into the hands of Skinner. But here's Wilkinson driving in. Too strong. Ball loose. And here is Jones again. Jones couldn't get it to fall, but she does a nice job there of drawing the foul. So Claire Mullen committing the foul. It's her first. That will be team foul number 2, and that will put Abby Jones at the line. She's a captain. She's 5'7". Her head coach says she plays like 6'2", showing it here. She's got 5 early points, and it makes it a lead of 9-7. And this one wouldn't drop. Rebound by Catholic as Olivia Jonathan has checked in. I believe the score should be 9-7. Huh. Yeah. Now they get it right up on the big board. Kirby, who has that three-pointer. And here's Jonathan. Her shot a little too strong. Jonathan with the rebound. Ball is loose, and Wilkinson tapped it back in, but into the hands of Kirby. Semino rifles up a shot. And Catholic coming up empty, but they get another opportunity here. They trail by 2. Semino, the bouncer to Mullen. She sets, fires, too strong. Rebound, Jones. Volgren will bring it up the court for Wheeling Central. Only Ash got it down low to Wilkinson. Ball knocked away by Jonathan. And will be Central's basketball here. They lead by 2, looking to add to the lead here. This is Jones. Been the top offensive player here in this first half for either team. Down low to Wilkinson. Her shot no good. Pass right down the middle of the lane, and it's going to be Lily Volgren scoring for Central Catholic, and they take an 11-7 lead. Charleston Catholic with the basketball. This is Skinner with it. Veers to her left. Now here's Kirby. Kirby in the lane. Kirby off the glass and in. So Kirby has come off the bench and scored 5 points, make it an 11-9 game. And time running out. Wilkinson, they won't get a shot away. We have played a quarter here. Wheeling Central on top of Charleston Catholic, 11-9. You're watching West Virginia Girls High School Basketball on Video Productions. We welcome you back here on Video Productions. Great to have you with us. Mark Martin and our great Video Productions crew, Butch Mounts, the executive producer, Joe Mounts, Anthony Sprouse. Wonderful crew, and an 11-9 game here as we begin the second quarter. And we've got a technical foul situation here to begin this second quarter. And we are on the opposite side here. And not sure what the situation is, but Volgren goes to the line, and she hits the first, and she hits the second. So 2 free throws to open it up here for Wheeling Central in the second quarter. In that first quarter, Abby Jones led the way with 5. Volgren had 2, so she now has 4. And Downing had a bucket. And now Jones is going to be fouled by Olivia Jonathan. Kirby had 5 for Charleston Catholic. Aurelia Kirby. Claire Mullen had 2. And Catherine Skinner had 2. Shot on its way by Mullen, no good. And Chloe Clark, who just checked in, she's got her first bucket of the game, so that makes it a 13-11 contest. Valerie Downing in trouble and travels with the basketball. Turn it over to Catholic. So Clark getting to play, but they did not have her in the book, and that is why the technical free throws were shot. But Clark is a player that they are glad to have on this team. And talking to Coach Hebner today, it's a positive presence, and she showed it there as she got that bucket. And now we have a foul. So Downing committing the foul. That's her first. That will be team foul number 3 on Wheeling Central. Charleston Catholic has 4 team fouls. Semino is at the line and has her first point of the game. So Jonathan will check out, and Skinner is back in for Charleston Catholic. So they have Clark, Skinner, Semino, Mullen, and Kirby in the game. And Semino up. And Semino delivers. So Annie Semino played a lot of basketball here for Charleston Catholic. The 5'4" junior really stepped up according to Coach Hebner. Across the timeline, it's Wilkinson, and Wilkinson down low. This time Jones can't get it to drop. Semino in trouble. Ball out of bounds. And last touching Central, so it will be Charleston Catholic's basketball here. Catholic in 6-2, and Wheeling Central 3-8. Annie Semino picked up there by Ava Hansen, who wears number 12, checked into the game. After that first quarter came to an end, here's Kirby getting it to Mullen, and Mullen's shot little kind of died there on the rim, and Wheeling Central back on the attack. Ahead they get it to Jones, and Jones just about got that one to go as she was banged going to the bucket. I believe they're going to get Clark for it. So that will be Clark's first of the game, team foul number 5, and that puts Jones to the line, 1 of 2 so far in the game, and this one won't drop. So we stay even here at 13. Sydney Doyle, number 0, into the game, 0-0, and replacing Kiara Wilkinson. And Kirby will check out for Catholic, and Marcy Wheeler, number 5, is back into the game for the Lady Irish. Jones ready to go with a second free throw and could not get either to drop it. Here's Doyle giving Central another chance, and Clark knocks it away as they try to get it into the hands of Oliash. Oliash, and check that. We're going to have her take it out, but now it's going to be Hansen. Hansen getting it in to Oliash. Work it around, down to Jones, and now here is Doyle on the move, and Doyle, baseline drive, couldn't get it to drop. Skinner comes out of there with it. Semino will bring it across the timeline, spotting and finding her teammate Mullen, and just could not get it to go. What a pass by Semino. That would have been pretty if it would have dropped. Here's Jones in trouble. Goes to Volgren. Volgren back out it goes to Doyle. Doyle right back to Jones. Off the glass and in. Jones having herself a nice game here. Now with 7. And Central with the 15-13 lead. Clark to Mullen. Mullen finds Clark. Clark got away from her defender. Couldn't get it to go. And then Skinner had the rebound. And Skinner fouled from behind. and that would be Doyle committing the foul. Nope, check that. Forgive me. Lily Volgren is the guilty party, not Doyle. Skinner at the free throw line. Get another opportunity here and could not get either to drop through. Stays a 2-point game. And we're going to have a double dribble on Doyle, and it will be Catholic's basketball. Semino will trigger it in. Brian Holstein going to hand it over to the 5'6" junior. Semino fires it up and gets it into Wheeler. Here's Skinner with it now. Skinner. Shot by Clark, no good. And Clark saves it. Nice job by Clark there. Pretty good defense by Central, but now get it out to Semino and reset here. Semino zigzagging through traffic to Clark. Her shot is short, and Jones comes away with the missed opportunity for Catholic. Oliash across the timeline. Oliash dribbling with the left hand. Goes to Jones. Jones kicks it out. Volgren shot from the outside. Too strong. Jones with the rebound. Back up and couldn't get it to go through. Catholic on the move. Semino wheels around the defender. Too strong off the glass. Ball is loose and Skinner gets it to Semino. Wheeler going to fire it up. Volgren had it, gets it to Oliash, and now Wheeling Central collects themselves and down the floor, and Semino batted down the pass. Irish back with it. Nice pass again by Semino to Mullen, and a foul will be called. And now Doyle with the foul. It will be Mullen at the line. And Mullen can't get the first one to drop. So Wheeler's going to check out. And Kayla Lucas, number 10, checking in. Hanson has checked out for Wheeling Central. Mullen can't get the free throws to drop there. Wilkinson back into the game. She has the basketball for Central, and the ball batted away, out of bounds. It will be Wheeling Central's basketball. An 11-9 game when we started this second quarter. Each team with 4 points here in the corner. Battle for the basketball, and it was Jones and Skinner alternating possession arrow, and it's going to go to Catholic. 3:34 remaining here in this second quarter. Semino picked up there by Doyle, gets it to Clark. Clark to Kayla Lucas. Clark a bouncer to Semino. Here's Mullen. Skinner, a little backdoor cut there, and Semino will lay it in. Semino's first field goal of the game. She has 4 points in the contest. And we are tied at 15. And here's a steal by Catholic as Semino gets it to Skinner, too strong. And Skinner takes it out of the hands of Oliash. Shot would not go, and here comes Central. 15-15 game inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Wheeling Central from the state's northern panhandle, the first capital city in West Virginia. Wheeling, nice play there by Wilkinson. She has 4 points in the game. 17-15, and now we have a game being played here in our current state capital. Well, Doyle was guarding Lucas pretty closely there, and it will be a foul on Doyle. That's her second. And Valerie Downing will come back in. So now 16 fouls on Central, 5 on Catholic. Jonathan has checked back in for Charleston Catholic. She wears 34. Out of the game now is Skinner. So Clark, Semino, Lucas, Jonathan, and Mullen on the floor for Catholic. Here's a pass down to Jonathan. Knocked away from her, but Semino ran it down, and now the ball just about taken away there by Catholic. They get it to Jonathan. Jonathan shot up, a little too strong. Clark with the rebound. Clark has 4 in the game. 17-17 game. Tied again here. Valgren in the game, and she is joined out there on the court as they throw it away by Jones, Wilkinson, Oliash, and Downing. So Downing, Jones, Valgren, Oliash, all in there at the moment for Central. Here is Mullen. Her shot off the mark, but there's Clark with the rebound, putting it back up and in. Clark has scored 6 points here, and it's a 19-17 lead for Catholic. Shot on its way, and Walgren going to be fouled. So Semino going to be hit with the foul, so that's her first, team foul number 6. And we got timeout here on the court. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. Be with us tomorrow on Video Productions right here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility as Parkersburg Catholic invades to meet up with Charleston Catholic. Marty Verheller's great Parkersburg Catholic Lady Crusader basketball team will be here, the Crusaderettes. Storied program, so we look forward to having that one for you tomorrow. It'll be a rare 5 o'clock tip-off between another rival for this Lady Irish program of fifth-year head coach Wes Hebner, graduate of Franklin High School in Pendleton County, now part of Pendleton County High School. Franklin consolidating with Circleville to bring us Pendleton County. So Vogren is at the line. And now we're going to have discussion once again here, and we'll take a break here on Video Productions. 19-17, Catholic in the lead over Central.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
While we were away, Vogren hit all 3 of her free throws after being fouled on that 3-point attempt, so she is given Wheeling Central the lead at 20-19. Here's Jonathan with the basketball down on the block, and her shot wouldn't go. Ball is loose. Nice save there by Catholic. Semino's shot wouldn't go. Jonathan with the rebound. Get it back out to Semino. Charleston Catholic trailing by 1 here at 20-19. Semino to Claire Mullen. Over to Lucas, and here's Clark. Clark has scored 6 off the bench. Claire Mullen back to Clark. Now Lucas. No pass intended for Semino, knocked away by Central. Catholic will keep it with 5 seconds to go here. Lucas will send it in right in front of the scorer's table. Looking, and bouncing it to Mullen. Mullen will let it fly, and this one too strong. Mullen follows her shot up, wouldn't go, and we've played a half of basketball here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, a tight one. Wheeling Central leads Charleston Catholic 20-19. We'll return to talk about it in just a moment. You're watching West Virginia Girls High School Basketball here on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact features with our easy built-to-order process.
All we have to offer with shopping ease at ThornhillAutomotive.com.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride on the Thornhill Motor Mile.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
We welcome you back inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility here in Charleston, West Virginia. West Virginia Girls High School Basketball here on Video Productions Rivalry Showdown as Charleston Catholic entertains Wheeling Central. And at the moment, the Lady Maroon Knights on top of the Irish by a count of 20-19. It was a 2-2 game, a 4-4 game. Central led at 6-4. A three-pointer for Charleston Catholic by Aurelia Kirby made it a 7-6 game. Catholic went back on top 8-7. It was a 9-7 game following a free throw, an 11-7 lead for Central. And then Catholic with the bucket to make it 11-9 at the end of one. We move on to the second quarter. It was 13-9 Central, 13-11, and then Catholic got a tie. That would be the third tie of the game. It was 15-13, Central back in the lead. Game tied again for the fourth time at 15-15, 17-15, Central led it, then was tied at 17, fifth tie of the game. And then 3 free throws knocked down by Lily Vogren after she was fouled on a three-point attempt. And that's where we are here at the break. She knocked them all down. It's a 20-19 game. We'll talk individual numbers in a moment when we return here on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
20-19 here at halftime between Charleston Catholic and Wheeling Central. Lady Maroon Knights on top by one. Individual scoring here in the first half. Lily Vogren has 5 free throws and a field goal. She has 7, and Abby Jones with 7, 3 field goals and a free throw. Kiara Wilkinson has 4 points, and Valerie Downing with 2. Leading the way for Charleston Catholic coming off the bench was Chloe Clark. She scored 6, all from the field. 5 points in this first half from Aurelia Kirby. She had a three-pointer. In fact, that is the only three-pointer of the basketball game. 4 points for Annie Semino, a couple of free throws and a field goal, and Claire Mullen with a field goal. And that's where we stand here at the break. Central led it 11-9 at the end of one, and they have this 1-point edge here at halftime. Again, tomorrow evening, join us here on Video Productions for exciting West Virginia Girls High School basketball. It will be the Crusaderettes from Parkersburg Catholic invading to meet up with the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic. We'll come back and bring you our second half in just a moment. You're watching West Virginia Girls High School basketball on Video Productions. Well, she was Roberta Robinson when she played at Wheeling Central. Roberta Oleash in her second season as the head coach of Wheeling Central, and her team on top of the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic at the moment by a count of 20-19. Two great programs here. Wes Hedner has done a great job with Catholic. He's guided this team, his program, into the state tournament a couple of times. Oleash replacing Penn Kurtz, who 28 years guided Wheeling Central. Oleash graduated from Wheeling Central in 1990. She started her career at Magnolia, and she had great success there. Scored 996 points in just 2 years, and the Lady Knights amassed a 45-4 record during that time. She averaged 20.2, 10.7 rebounds, 2 blocks. And she was a part of the first Central team that made it to the state tournament when they became a part of the SSAC. And she took her talents to Virginia Commonwealth. And now she is back years later, second season, guiding her alma mater. We're ready to go here. Second half action. Central with the basketball to get it going. And here's Wilkinson to Jones. Jones can't get it to go. Jones again can't get it to drop. And finally, Wilkinson does. And Wilkinson with 6 points. And Central with a 22-19 lead. Biggest lead of this game has been 4. Central owned that in the first quarter. Catholic with the basketball. Here's Skinner right down the middle of the lane, and she will be fouled. I believe they are going to get Wilkinson. That would be her second, and that's team foul number 1, and Skinner can't get it to drop. Skinner with 2 points in the game, so she is 0 for 3 at the line here in this contest. Ready with the second one, up, and this one will go through. So Catholic is on the board here in the second half, and they get it back. Here's Kirby with the basketball. Kirby threw it right into the hands of Downing. 22-20 our score. Maroon Knights with it. Downing looks for Vogren. Vogren had a tough angle there, but she's fouled. Skinner going to be hit with the personal foul. Vogren goes to the line and up and in. Vogren has 8 in the game, makes it a 23-20 contest, 24-20 as she hits another free throw. And she has 9 in the game and 7 of those from the free throw line. She is perfect at the stripe. And that matches the biggest lead of the game at 4, 24-20. Semino trying to get it to Mullen. Ball is loose, and Catholic will come back away with it. Kirby with it. So it's Kirby, Semino, Skinner, Clark, and Mullen on the floor to start it out here for Catholic in this second half. Semino in traffic, ball out of bounds. Wilkinson, Jones, Oleash, Vogren, and Downing are the 5 to compete on the floor at the moment for Wheeling Central. Semino into Mullen. Mullen drives around, fires up the shot, hits the back of the iron, won't go. And coming away with it is Vogren. Vogren gets it ahead to Downing. Downing over to Vogren. Here's Wilkinson on the baseline, and Wilkinson just about lost her footing there, but collected herself to get up a shot out of bounds. Give the basketball to Wheeling Central. It will be Oleash to send it in, the 5'11 junior. And a good play there by Clark on the inbound. And then Clark is pushed from behind by Wilkinson. That's going to be her third. And that will be team foul number 2 here on Wheeling Central in this third quarter of play. Cimino brings it across the timeline. Catholic down 4 here. Here is Kirby. She has a three-pointer. This just inside the three-point line. Couldn't get it to drop. And then Clark guarding Vogren a little close, and Clark's going to be charged with the foul. Pass into Jones, and Jones had trouble handling it, and then taken from behind by Kirby to Clark, and Catholic comes away with the basketball. Cimino's shot is short, and Jones with the rebound. I'm telling you what now, both teams harassing each other on the defensive end. So Central will have the basketball after it goes out of bounds. Here's Jones in trouble, going to have to hurry here. Gets it into the hands of Oleash, and finally across the timeline comes Downey. Downing just about walked with it. Boy, Cimino all over her. Gets it away to Vogren. Vogren just lets a shot fly off the glass and in. Knocked it off the glass from high, and it goes through, and she draws the foul. Another look here at Vogren's shot. Just let it go. Figured she's going to get fouled, and it's her second field goal of the game. And that's her first miss from the free throw line. So 26-20 our score, and that is now our biggest lead of the game. Three minutes in, Charleston Catholic just with a free throw, and they come up empty there as Mullen's shot off the mark. Downing to Vogren, and Kirby comes away with it. Kirby down the floor. Kirby taking it up, and her shot wouldn't go. Mullen following and out of bounds. And it's going to be Central's basketball. So Kirby came up with the steal, wanted to take it all the way, and just could not get it to go through. Charleston Catholic with 3 fouls here in the second half, and 2 on Central. And Catholic comes away with the basketball as Central just a little careless there with it. Cimino will reset. Charleston Catholic looking for its first field goal here in this second half. Cimino to Clark, and Clark's going to be fouled. See what Brian Holstein gives us, and that is going to be on Oleash. Oleash, a good inside-out player, very versatile, good team leader. Clark will head out, and Kayla Lucas, the senior, steps in. Lucas, a very good outside shooter. She's really improved defensively, according to Wes Hebner. So Cimino, Lucas, Mullen, Skinner, and Kirby in the game for Catholic. And here is Cimino rifling from the corner, and delivers the three. Boy, they needed that. Cimino now with 7 in the game to make it a 26-23 count. So 2 3-pointers in this entire game, both by Catholic. Big one there by Cimino. From the free throw line, shot would not drop for Vogren, and Catholic Skinner out of there with it. And here is Claire Mullen, and Mullen is going to be fouled by Downing. It's going to be 2 on Downing. That's going to be team foul number 4 on the Maroon Knights. Mullen will be the trigger. Into Kirby. So Kirby has a 3-pointer, and Cimino now with a 3. Kirby over to Cimino. Charleston Catholic was down 6. That's Cimino 3. Cut it to 3. And here is Central with the steal. Downing And ball out of bounds. It's going to be Catholic's ball. We've got a timeout here. 3:22 to go. Tight game. Central on top of Catholic. 26-23 on Video Productions.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Three-point game here with 3:22 to go in the third. Charleston Catholic and Wheeling Central. Central on top of the Lady Irish. Teams have battled all night here, been very close. 6-point lead, the biggest of the game. That was by Central, and then Annie Semino got it to this current 3-point deficit. And Catholic trying to whittle away at this lead by the Lady Maroon Knights. 3-pointer ties it. And the 2-pointer gets them within 1. Here's Kirby with the basketball. Kirby to Mullen. Semino. Semino is going to be fouled there by Oleash. And that'll be 2 on Oleash. And who is coming out? Oleash is coming out for Central, and Ava Hansen will check back in. Annie Semino really put in a lot of extra work in the offseason. Ball batted out of bounds by Abby Jones. So Marcy Wheeler will check in for Charleston Catholic. Kirby is going to come out. And Semino will send it in. Bouncer to Skinner. Here's Lucas. Here's Semino. Lets it fly. And Semino, this will be for 2. But she's hit back-to-back shots to get Charleston Catholic within 1 at 26-25. Abby Jones gives way to Hansen. Hansen down to Wilkinson. Guarded tightly there by Skinner, and they're going to get Skinner for a foul. So Clark's going to check back into the game, and Skinner will come out. Skinner with 2 fouls. Here's Jones. And here is Wilkinson. Wilkinson maneuvering to try to put it in there, and they'll reset. Shot from the outside. 3 won't go for Hansen. Ball out of bounds. Catholic will have it, and a chance to take the lead here after they were down 6. They've gotten it to within 1, and they have the ball. Semino will bring it across the timeline for Charleston Catholic. Kayla Lucas wheel it around here to Wheeler. Down low, here's Clark. Clark had 6 in the first half, but blocked from behind. Wilkinson, she's going to be fouled. They'll get Wheeler for it. Wheeler has 2 now in the game. And the team foul situation here in this second half, each with 5. Charleston Catholic had its chance to take the lead, couldn't do it, and now from the corner, and the shot is up and in. Draining the 3 is Downing, who has 5, and that makes it a 29-25 game. First 3-pointer of the contest for Wheeling Central. Catholic got it to 1, and now they trail by 4 again, and they come up empty on the offensive end. Ava Hansen. Pass into the hands of Vogren. Her shot up and in. Bogren's got 13 in the game and back to a 6-point lead. So Central matching its biggest lead of the game as we go under a minute to play here in the third quarter. And Catholic had that chance to take the lead. They couldn't come away with any points, and then you go down the floor and Downing hits the big three. Skip pass over to Mullen. Mullen down low to Wheeler, and Wheeler will be fouled by Abby Jones. It's going to be her first team foul, number 6. Kirby will come back in, and who's heading out? Going to give Mullen a little breather here with 33.9 remaining in this third quarter. Clark gets it into the hands of Lucas. Boy, that was a good-looking shot. She was open, had a good look, but it just would not go through. So now Central have a chance here to add to the lead that stands at 6. Good play there by Downing. But it's off of Wheeling Central. And she stepped right on the green. So Catholic will have it back with 18 seconds to go, and another opportunity here now to carve into a lead as they trail by 6. Lucas to Kirby. Kirby trying to get it to Clark, right into the hands of Jones. And then Jones will travel, and Catholic with another offensive opportunity here with 5.7 ticks to go. Lucas to Clark. Clark to Semino. Left of the key, and Semino will drill it. So Semino scores 7 of Catholic's 8 points there in the third. She gets that lead by Central down to 4 at 31-27 as we head to the fourth here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact features with our easy built-to-order process.
All we have to offer with shopping ease at ThornhillAutomotive.com.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride on the Thornhill Motor Mile.
It's a 4-point game as we head to the fourth. Wheeling Central 31, Charleston Catholic 27. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions as we bring you West Virginia girls high school basketball action rivalry showdown here between Catholic and Wheeling Central, and the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic right back here tomorrow night to meet up with another rival, Parkersburg Catholic. The Crusaderettes will be in town. That will be a 5 o'clock game, and we'll have it for you right here on Video Productions. So Wes Hebner and his Lady Irish trying to get that 7th win of the season. Central looking for its 4th. They had the 4-point lead. Biggest lead of the game has been 6, and Semino, who had that big third quarter with 7 points. She has 11 for the game, and when Catholic had the ball to start it out here, but traveling violation, and it will be Central's ball. Here's Jones. Jones quiet in that third quarter. She had 7 at halftime, and that's where she is right now. Clark's played a good game for Catholic, coming away with a rebound there. Clark has 6 in the contest. Kayla Lucas with the basketball. Bouncer intended for Clark and taken away by Jones. Jones in trouble, and Jones gets it back to Wilkinson. Jonathan in the game to start it out here for Catholic in this fourth quarter of play, and boy, Oleash just throws it away. Trying to get it to her teammate there in the corner. So Oleash, who wears number 1, Valerie Downing, who wears number 2. Abby Jones number 24, Kiara Wilkinson, number 50, and Lily Vogren, number 15. Those are the starting 5 for Central here in this fourth quarter of play. For Catholic, it's Annie Semino, who wears number 3, Chloe Clark, who wears number 31, and Wilkinson scores it there. She has 8 in the game. So it's now a 33-27 game. So to reset that Catholic lineup for you, Kayla Lucas, number 10. Aurelia Kirby is number 21. Olivia Jonathan is number 34. Annie Semino, number 3. And Chloe Clark is number 31. And Semino on the drive from the baseline, and she is fouled. So that puts Semino at the line. And Semino connects. So we got a timeout here on the floor. We break away 33-28 our score. Wheeling Central on top of Catholic. Back in a moment on Video Productions. Well, Semino will go back to the free throw line to try and knock down her second of 2 free throws. She got the first, making it a 33-28 game. And Semino does just that. So Semino has 13 in the game. She's 4 for 4 at the line. So Charleston Catholic down by 4 and a chance to dig into that lead a little more here as Central turns it over. Biggest lead of the game has been 6. Charleston Catholic had that 7-6 lead back in the first quarter. And they had a 19-17 lead. And that's been the only advantages for the Lady Irish. And then Vogren comes down and sticks in a 3. Vogren, 16 in the game, 36-29. Now that is the biggest lead of the game, and Semino couldn't get it to go. Clark puts it back up after the miss by Skinner, and Clark scores. So Clark 6 in the first half, and now 8 for the game. Clark going to try to convert the three-point play. Wilkinson committed the foul. I believe she's got 4. They are not putting the fouls up on the scoreboard here. They are across the way, and we never like to try to officiate, but I believe that was on Wilkinson. And Clark couldn't convert the three-point play. 36-31 is the score. Sydney Doyle with the basketball in trouble, all kinds of trouble. Tie up, and it will stay with Catholic with 5:17 to go in the game. It's going to be Reagan Oliash to send it in, the team leader, a very versatile player. Fires it in, and I don't think Vogren was ready for it. So Charleston Catholic comes away with the basketball. trying to take this lead down. It stands at 5. Here's Semino, fires up the shot, a little too strong, and the rebound by Doyle. Gets it back to Oleash, and now will be Vogren to weave her way across the 10-second line. Oleash intended for Jones, tapped from behind by Clark. Catholic has it. Kirby thought about the three. She's got a three in the game, so it goes with the running shot there that wouldn't drop. On the move is Central Catholic, and great steal there by Semina. Well, both teams, I mean, they have been harassing each other tonight and playing some good defense. Hard to stay under control with a good job on the defensive end. Clark. Semino driving, and Semino couldn't get it to go. Up and unable to drop through for Skinner. So Central Catholic with the basketball. 3:50 and counting here. Up by 5. Valerie Downing guarded there closely by Semino. Got away from the defenders, driving through, and it drops through for Downing. Big bucket there by Downing. She has 5 in the second half, 7 for the game. So Kirby commits the foul. And 16 fouls on Catholic, 8 on Central. Free throw coming, break in the action, 7-point lead for Central Catholic over the Lady Irish here on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice that things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
So to the free throw line is Downing. This one is short, but the rebound by Jones, back up and in by Jones. And Jones with 9 in the game, and she has given Wheeling Central a 40-31 lead. Another break here. We break away on Video Productions.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Well, it's been a tight game throughout the evening, but Wheeling Central at the moment has built up a 9-point advantage. Our biggest lead of the game here is Clark in the paint, and I believe Clark may have lost her glasses. She did. She's got those up off the floor. It could have been scary there with all the traffic there. Someone could have stepped on them, but Clark's played a nice game with 8 points. Charleston Catholic needs a bucket to keep it close, and here's Kirby. Couldn't get that shot to fall, and touching the green area there on the out-of-bounds stripe. Jones was on the line. Catholic with the ball. Semino to trigger it in. Gets it to Claire Mullen, and nice defense there by Downing, knocking it away. Catholic will go at it again here. The 31-27 game when we started this fourth quarter. Here's Clark. She'll put up the shot. A little too strong. Rebound by Vogren. And now Downing brings it across the timeline for Central. They got the lead. Down it goes to Oleash, taken away from behind by Catholic. Mullen, the bouncer to Kirby. Kirby dribbling through traffic. She was guarded tightly there, and she'll go to the line. Went right, then cut left, and draws the foul. So the foul's on I thought they said it was on 12, but Hansen's not in there. So Kirby's at the line. Kirby had 5 in the first half. That's where she is at the moment. Second free throw coming here. Gets the second one to make it 40-32. Kirby with 6 points. And we're going to have a travel called on Doyle. So turnover by Central with 2.5 to go. An opportunity here for Catholic, going to take advantage of these offensive possessions. As you trail by 8. Now Central has 9 team fouls. Catholic with 6. Here's Kirby. Goes to Mullen. Mullen dribble drive on the baseline. Gets it to Skinner. Skinner to Kirby. Kirby up with the shot. Rattled around. Wouldn't go. Last touching Central. So right now Central on the floor has Oleash, Downing, Doyle, Jones, and Vogren. Mullen fires and hits. Claire Mullen with the big 3. She has 5 in the game. Big bucket there to get it to 5 at 40-35, and it bounces off of Jones's foot, and then Skinner travels with the basketball. Skinner, Clark, Kirby, Mullen, and Semino out there on the floor at the moment for Catholic. Catholic now with 3 3-pointers in the game. Central has 2. We got a 30-second timeout here with 2:02 to go in the basketball game. Central up by 5. Another look at the Claire Mullen 3-pointer. Got those feet set and knocked it through. 11-9 at the end of the first quarter in favor of Central. 20-19 at halftime. 31-27 at the end of 3. Central got a 9-point lead at 40-31, biggest lead of the game. And right now it is 40-35 with 2:02 to go. Brian Holstein joined out there tonight with Charlie Short and Daniel Tanner as the officials. Roberta Oleash and her Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central going to play Sissonville tomorrow afternoon. Then we're going to have a foul here on Kirby. Kirby has 2, and that's going to put Doyle at the line. 7 team fouls on Catholic. Wheeling Central. Let's see if they can pull away here at the line, and missing the shot. Boy, what a save there by Jones, but into the hands of Semino. Semino coming up the floor, and Semino does a nice job hanging onto the basketball there. Here's Mullen. Fire it to Clark. Clark picks up the shot off the glass and in. Clark has double figures here with 10 points. It's 40-37. Coming down with a tight game, just the way we love it here on Video Productions. Nice pass there into the hands of Oleash. She couldn't get it to go. Ball batted around as Central got another shot at it. And Semino, great save by Semino. Gets it to Kirby. Kirby down the floor. Kirby, the bouncer to Mullen. Up with the shot and rolls around. Won't go, but Mullen will head to the line with 1:12 remaining here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Mullen just hit the big three-pointer a moment ago. Up and in. 40-38. This one a little too strong, and so it's a 2-point game here at 40-38. Mullen has 6 in the game. Jones getting it over to Vogren. Vogren down low to Doyle, and Doyle is going to be fouled. So Doyle will go to the line, but Wes Hebner wants a 30-second timeout here. And you trace back through this game. 2-0 Central lead. It was 2-2. It was 4-2 Central. 4-4 game. A 6-4 lead by Central. Catholic got a 7-6 lead on a three-pointer by Kirby. Then it was 8-7, 9-7 in favor of Central, 11-7, and 11-9 at the end of that first quarter of play. Central up 13-9 in the second quarter. It was 13-11. Game was tied at 13. 15-13 lead for Central. Tied at 15. 17-15 Central led. Tied again at 17. Catholic had a 19-17 lead. And then 3 free throws there. After being fouled on a three-pointer was Vogren, and she hit all 3, and that made it 22-19 at the end of the half. Central had a 6-point lead at 31-25 in the third, and Doyle hits the free throw. It was 31-27 at the end of 3. Wheeling Central built up a 9-point lead here in the fourth. Catholic has fought back. Doyle can't get the second one to go, so we got a 3-point game here. I'm going to have a foul called on Central. That was on Oleash. At the free throw line is Semino, and she hits. Makes it a 41-39 game. Semino makes it a 1-point game at 41-40. Jones ahead to Doyle. Doyle to Vogren. Vogren puts up the shot, and it's short. Ball batted around, and Vogren scores, and she's fouled. $18 in the game for Vogren. Which makes it 43-40 and can make it a 2-possession game, and she does as she hits the free throw. 44-40. Here's Semino with the basketball. Kirby will let it fly. Couldn't get it to drop. And running it down is Mullen, and Mullen stepped on the line. Trying to make a great play there, just about did. 29.7 to go in the game. Pass in, and we're going to have a foul called on Catholic, and that's going to put Vogren back at the line. So Skinner is the guilty party there. She's got 3, and that puts Vogren at the line. Boy, she's played a good game, 19 points. And now 20. Makes it a 5-point lead. Can't get this one to go, but just about had the rebound was Oleash, and now Central does get the basketball. And hitting the deck is Doyle. Semino committing the foul, and that will put Doyle at the line. Doyle can't get it to go. She has 1 point in the game. She's 1 for 3 at the line. Another opportunity coming here with 21.6 remaining. She missed both, and Clark gets it into Semino. So Semino down the floor. Semino wanting to drive up and a little short. Skinner followed, tie up, and what's going to be Central's basketball with 9.2 to go. And now Roberta Oleash wants to talk it over. We'll keep it here in a 45-40 game. And Catholic down by 9 at 40-31. Got a free throw to make it 40-32. And a big three-pointer by Claire Mullen to make it 40-35. And then it was 40-37. The free throw made it 40-38. But Central at the moment up by 5. And if you are Wes Hebner, you're telling your kids with just 9.2 to go, obviously a steal is the perfect scenario and a quick bucket. At least get that clock stopped with a foul. All right, so Roberta Oleash called the timeout. She'll have Reagan Oleash sending it in. And now as they get back out on the floor, they call another timeout. And got a full. We'll take a break. 45-40 here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Timeout has concluded. Central with the ball up 5, 9.2 to go. Oleash looking, in it comes, gets it into the hands of Vogren, and Vogren, nope, it's turnover on Central. Stepped on the line. Semino getting it into Skinner. Skinner to Mullen, and Mullen is fouled by Downing. So that's going to put Mullen at the line at 45-40. Mullen had 2 points in the first quarter, and here in the fourth, she has 4 points. Hit a three and a free throw. And that one gets the shooter's roll and drops through to make it 45-41. Big one coming here. And she got it. And 45-42, 2.2 to go. The foul was on Kayla Lucas. Not much time remaining if you have a miss here. But anything's possible. Meanwhile, Ole Ash at the line. Can't get it to go. There's another one coming here from the double bonus. And Ole Ash. Now that one will put it out of reach at 46-42. Kirby coming down the floor. Kirby lets it fly. A little too strong. A good basketball game here. Good battle between a pair of great programs in the state and rivalry matchup. Wheeling Central knocks off Charleston Catholic 46-42. We'll recap it for you in a moment here on Video Productions.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Well, it's over here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Good game. Wheeling Central wins it over Charleston Catholic by a count of 46-42. Central improving to 4-8. Catholic drops to 6-3. Wheeling Central staying in the area. They'll play tomorrow afternoon against Sissonville. Parkersburg Catholic visits here tomorrow evening to take on the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic. That's a 5 o'clock start, and we'll have it for you right here on Video Productions. Leading the way for Wheeling Central was Lily Vogren. She had 20 in the game. 9 for Abby Jones, 8 for Kiara Wilkinson, 7 for Valerie Downing, and 1 point in the game for Sydney Doyle. Leading the way for Charleston Catholic was Annie Semino with 12. Chloe Clark had 10 in the contest, 8 for Claire Mullen, and 6 for Aurelia Kirby, and 3 in the contest for Catherine Skinner. Outstanding job by our crew here tonight. Executive producer of Video Production Sports, Butch Mounts, Joe Mounts, and Anthony Sprouse here tonight. And great to have all of you with us. And we invite you to watch games all across the board on Video Productions from all across the region. And again, we are here tomorrow evening with a showdown between Charleston Catholic and Parkersburg Catholic. That's going to do it from inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. For our excellent crew and executive producer, Butch Mounts, this is Mark Martin saying so long from here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. The final score, 46-40, Wheeling Central over Charleston Catholic in this contest, 46-42, forgive me, and all games on Video Productions streaming live and archived on the Video Productions Facebook site. Tonight's game has been a sports presentation of Video Productions.